An incredible evening with 5 premieres with the LSU Wind Ensemble, but it's Louisiana State University College of Music and Dramatic Arts, and the dean is Dean Todd Queen. Thank you very much for coming on banddirector.com. And we're about to see, and we've flown in from across the country because this is an event, a big one. Not everybody does 5 world premieres in one night. But thank you, and I don't know if you've read the program, but there are 3 places on the program where you are effusively thanked by the conductors, the composers, because it takes a lot of faith to support something. It's almost like a Cecil B. DeMille scope to this concert. You know, it's a giant production.
Absolutely.
So thank you, and thank you for having us on your campus, in your hall, with your groups. And your support of this is a big thing. I wanted to start with that. And as you watch this webcast tonight, this doesn't happen unless it's supported from the top. So thank you, and tell us something about LSU, College of Music and Dramatic Arts.
Well, thanks so much for being here. We're really thrilled that we can have you here, and we're thrilled that we can have 4 living composers here on our campus working with our students. We're so engaged in the act of music making, and the fact that we're able to do that now with living composers, that it gives a different dynamic to the students' work, that they can actually see the process that they're involved in. It makes them better performers.
Yeah.
And the critical thinking that happens, I think, is something that's really extraordinary for our students.
That was interesting. The amount of exposure that the composers have had with the students came across in conducting classes and composition classes, but we had an open forum just now before the concert, and the same people from the classes were asking follow-up questions from 10:30 this morning, and now at 7 o'clock at night they're coming alive again. And part of it is this group of composers, all 4 of them are very engaging. But the idea of the students feeling brave enough to keep engaging, and matter of fact, when I was walking in the hall, one of the composers was stopped and grilled by a tuba player, and he wanted to know about tuba mutes and why he wrote the way he wrote. And it takes a certain amount of bravery to do that as a student, so thank you for an atmosphere that allows this kind of interaction.
Well, we're proud of that with our students. You know, we're trying to not only raise great musicians but great arts leaders, and to be engaged in the art and to understand at a deeper level, I think, is something that we try and foster here at LSU.
That's awesome. Dean Queen, I think it's a very important moment when it's okay to be a critical thinker and play a low brass instrument. For instance, I'm just saying, you know, it's like that.
For example,
that when you leave school, the fires of inquiry are burning within, and that's the alma mater you never forget. It's the place where the fire started.
Absolutely.
So thank you for that. And there's. You know, in our world, and there's a band world and an orchestra world and a choir world. But when this many musical creators come in, I noticed that the audience, the live audience that came to the pre-talk, is coming from every walk of life. So if you're going to have that many premieres, it becomes a purely musical and creative experience, and it's not like in the Pentagon, all subdivided into different genres. It's a wind ensemble concert, but there's a lot of people that don't normally go to wind ensemble concerts who are in this population tonight.
That's right.
So we hope that it's the same with our web audience, that we have a lot of people that are curious about fresh music, about what is new, and they happen to be coming to LSU to figure that out. So that's pretty awesome.
We love that. We're happy to host.
Thank you for hosting. And there's a few extra best friends of LSU tonight, somewhere around 20,000 plus, that are going to be watching this concert, and it's his fault. Thank you, Dean Queen.
Thank you so much.